In today's news for you, going green as in healthy greens to eat or drink. Heather Hardy is with Brown Box Veggies, and what a display. Once again, you go above and beyond. Let's go through some of the greens, starting with this one that I've never even heard of.
Those are creasy greens, and they're from a Lexington County farmer, and they're actually a weed. And they're called an heirloom weed, and they're making a comeback here in South Carolina, but they are really delicious.
A weed, but I can eat it right now.
You can eat it right now. You can saute it, put it in a soup. It's delicious. It's got a little peppery.
It is good.
But greens are really important to a healthy diet. They've got lots of vitamin A, C, K, potassium, fiber, full of fiber, phytonutrients, antioxidants, all things good that you should eat.
This is peppery.
I
feel like somebody just peppered it before I ate it, but this would be awesome in a salad too.
Yep.
And the variety of color too. I know it's all green, but there are different shades of green, which makes it more palatable because visually it's just a great sight on a plate.
And when you steam them, they keep that beautiful green color. And I'll tell you a little bit about collards. Collards are our state vegetable. In 2011, they were declared a state vegetable, and they get a bad rap because people think you have to cook them for 6 hours with bacon and butter and all things bad. But if you actually would steam the leaves, they make a great alternative to hamburger buns or quesadillas or wrap.
That's a great idea.
And also you can use them to stuff, instead of cabbage leaves, you can stuff whatever you put in a cabbage leaf with these and bake them. And this time of the year, because the frost has already come, they're a little sweeter, so they're great for you. Kale is something we think you should have in your refrigerator always. You can bake it, steam it, saute it, make chips out of it. And the great thing about these root vegetables, I brought these from you today. They came from Rawls Farms and also from Jackson Brothers Farms in Pillion. And you get 2 for 1 because you get the root vegetable, and you have to eat the leafy greens.
Yeah, because you know, Heather, that's a really good point, because most people would take and cook with this and then cut that off and throw it away.
Don't cut it off. Saute it in a little bit of coconut oil, or saute it in a little bit of veggie broth or beef broth, whatever you prefer, and they're delicious. Wash them really well, and just make sure to devein them if they have the big veins in them, and chop them up and saute them.
Excellent information. And if you go to brownboxveggies.com, you guys have a recipe for the kale chips.
We do.
As well. And also you have a service every other week where people can order their vegetables through you that are locally grown. All that information will be on my Facebook page when I post this segment later. In fact, my Facebook is .com/Dawndy WISTV, and I'll also post this segment on Twitter at Dawndy WISTV. Heather, as always, lean green machine.
Thanks.
You're so
Thanks
good.
for having us.
Thank you, sweetie. Well, check out the weather coming up after this.